Scarlett Johansson calls Meghan Markle a bimbo during speech at CinemaCon as Meghan Markle requests to act in her action film Jurassic World Rebirth. The red carpet just got scorched. Scarlett versus Meghan at CinemaCon? It started like any ordinary glitzy Hollywood event. The lights, the glam, the endless line of cameras flashing like a meteor shower. But what no one saw coming, what no one could have scripted, was Scarlett Johansson dropping a verbal meteor on none other than Meghan Markle. And she did it with the poise of Black Widow and the sting of a queen bee defending her hive. Right there, under the glowing chandeliers of CinemaCon, while promoting her new action-packed blockbuster Jurassic World Rebirth, Scarlett took to the stage, and what came out of her mouth had jaws dropping faster than a velociraptor on espresso. Some folks think Hollywood is just a playground for bimbos who married into royalty, she quipped. I don't know. Maybe they think Jurassic World is hiring anyone with a tiara now. The room went dead silent, before exploding in gasps, side eyes, and that awkward laugh people do when they're not sure if someone just got roasted or cancelled. But wait, let's rewind a bit. What brought Meghan Markle, the Duchess turned Netflix dabbler, into the Jurassic jungle in the first place? Let's unpack this T-Rex-sized drama. From suits to stegosauruses, Meghan's wild pitch to Hollywood. So, what was Meghan Markle doing at CinemaCon anyway? Great question. And the answer is as Hollywood as it gets. Apparently, Meghan had been quietly pitching herself for a role in Jurassic World Rebirth. Not just any role, mind you, but a lead role. According to insiders, the mysterious sources close to the situation with way too much time and Wi-Fi, Meghan had been in talks with Universal Pictures, even submitting a private audition tape, showing off her action chops. Cue the imaginary slow-motion scene, Meghan dodging explosions in a leather vest while holding a dinosaur egg and whispering, "This is for Diana." Yeah, that's the vibe she was going for. And look, Meghan shooting her shot isn't the wildest thing we've ever heard. After all, she's no stranger to the camera, and with a resume that includes a decade in Hollywood plus a royal rebrand, why not take a swing at a franchise with billion-dollar teeth? But here's the thing, Tinseltown doesn't forget, and it doesn't always forgive. So when news leaked that Meghan was eyeing a lead role in a high-octane sequel, the industry had thoughts. And Scarlett? Oh, Scarlett had thoughts. But why did Scarlett, an Oscar-nominated powerhouse and queen of the Marvel Universe, come out swinging? The bimbo bombshell, Scarlett's shade, or Hollywood truth bomb? Let's be real for a second. In Hollywood, words like bimbo aren't tossed around lightly, especially not in public speeches. So when Scarlett let that word fly, it wasn't an accident. It was a heat-seeking missile wrapped in sarcasm. Now, we don't know if Scarlett meant to say Meghan's name. But in true celebrity roast fashion, she didn't have to. The context, the timing, and the sheer electricity in the air did all the talking. Scarlett was allegedly frustrated that real actresses with decades of work, discipline, and box office success were being pushed aside, or asked to share the spotlight with people who, in her words backstage, think an Instagram filter is the same as acting technique. Ouch. But here's where it gets juicy. Was this about Meghan personally, or a much deeper beef about Hollywood's obsession with spectacle over substance? You've seen it happen before. Reality stars become movie stars. Viral TikTokers get talk shows. Royals launch Netflix docuseries. So, is this just another chapter in the story of fame trumping talent? Scarlett seems to think so. And she didn't just say it, she said it with fire. And now you're probably wondering, how did Meghan respond? Meghan's calm clapback, royal grace, or PR power move. While Scarlett was throwing shade with a smile, Meghan didn't go silent. Nope, she went strategic. According to reps close to Meghan, who likely have phones surgically attached to their hands, she was disappointed by the misogynistic undertones of Scarlett's remarks. But here's where it gets interesting. Meghan didn't just call it shade, she called it bullying. She's a mother, a philanthropist, and a woman with ambition, said one of her friends to a UK tabloid. To reduce her to a bimbo is not just unfair, it's sexist. So the narrative shifted quickly. What started as a Hollywood squabble suddenly turned into a media morality play. Is Meghan being unfairly targeted for daring to dream big after stepping back from the royal family? Or is this just another celebrity overplaying their fame card? Whatever your take, the tension had everyone from TikTokers to talk show hosts buzzing. And speaking of buzz, Jurassic backlash. Can Meghan survive the Dino drama? Let's not forget the Dino in the room. Jurassic World Rebirth. Since the rumors about Meghan's auditions spread like wildfire, fans of the franchise have been divided. Social media lit up with hashtags like #NotMyDinoQueen and #MeghanInTheJungle. While some were excited about the idea of a royal-turned-heroine battling prehistoric beasts, others were less than thrilled. I come to Jurassic World for science, CGI, and chaos, one fan posted. Not to watch a duchess pretend she's Lara Croft. Universal has stayed suspiciously silent, though insiders say Meghan is no longer being considered for the role.
Ouch.
It's like getting ghosted by a T-Rex. Still, Meghan remains undeterred. She's reportedly considering other scripts and has even started developing her own production company focusing on female-driven storytelling. And honestly, that might be her smartest move yet. After all, what's more Hollywood than turning drama into a development deal? Hollywood's double standard. Is there room for redemption? Scarlett and Meghan's clash isn't just popcorn-worthy gossip. It's a snapshot of a much bigger issue in the entertainment industry. Who gets to tell stories?
Who gets the spotlight?
And who gets labeled a bimbo versus a boss? Think about it. When male actors reinvent themselves, they're seen as multi-talented. When women do it, especially women with royal drama in their rearview mirror, they're often seen as attention-hungry or desperate. So maybe what happened at CinemaCon isn't just a clash of egos. It's a cultural moment. One that reflects the growing pains of an industry trying to evolve while clinging to its old-school playbook. And the truth? Everyone's a little complicit. The fans, the media, the studios, even the stars themselves. So what now? What we can learn from the CinemaCon showdown. Here's the kicker. Whether you side with Scarlett or Meghan, or maybe you're just here for the memes, there's something deeper to unpack. Ambition isn't a crime, but context matters. Meghan pushing for a comeback? That's gutsy. Scarlett calling out the industry's obsession with fame over merit? Also gutsy. Two women, two perspectives, both navigating the messiness of ambition, identity, and public perception. And isn't that something we all deal with in our own lives, on a smaller scale? Wanting to be taken seriously, struggling to break into a new chapter, feeling misunderstood or misjudged for daring to want more. Scarlett and Meghan just did it on a brighter stage, with way more sequins. Final scene. What's next for these Hollywood heavyweights? As of now, Jurassic World Rebirth is full steam ahead, without Meghan. Scarlett continues her reign as Hollywood royalty, and Meghan is reportedly eyeing a biopic, possibly about herself. But if there's one thing this whole saga proves, it's that storytelling still matters. Whether you're a duchess trying to become an action star or an actress defending her craft, the power of story can ignite, inspire, or totally implode a moment. And hey, at the end of the day, we're all just trying to survive our own Jurassic jungles, claws, critics, and all. Hollywood isn't for the faint of heart or the soft-skinned. If there's one lesson this entire fiasco screamed from the rooftops of CinemaCon, it's this. Hollywood doesn't care about your past titles. It only cares about your present relevance. Meghan Markle walked into Tinseltown again not as Rachel Zane from Suits, not as the Duchess of Sussex, but as a woman who dared to re-enter an industry that has moved at lightning speed since she left it. And whether you think her ambition is admirable or off-putting, it doesn't change the fact that her return raised a lot of eyebrows, and not the kind that come with Botox. Producers were reportedly hesitant. Not because Meghan couldn't deliver a line, but because she came with a truckload of tabloid baggage. Casting her is like putting a flashing tabloid headline in the middle of your movie, one anonymous executive allegedly told Variety. No one wants that kind of PR risk. But here's the rub, Hollywood is full of risks. It's made for comebacks, for reinvention, for transformation. Meghan just happened to pick a role that was probably two T-Rex roars too far. So, is the outrage about her acting abilities? Or the fact that she dared to want Because, let's be honest, if Ryan Reynolds' third cousin walked into a casting office tomorrow, the industry would bend over backward to give him a shot, just to say they discovered someone adjacent to Deadpool. So, why is Meghan so different? The Meghan effect. Why she triggers the internet so easily. You know how some celebrities can breathe the wrong way and social media explodes? Yeah, that's Meghan Markle. She sneezes? Twitter trends. She wears beige?
Headlines.
She blinks too slowly? Facebook uncles declare the monarchy is collapsing. It's wild. There's something about Meghan that absolutely short-circuits people's sense of logic. Maybe it's because she doesn't fit into the neat little boxes we've created. She's not just an actress, or a royal, or a mom, or a public speaker. She's all of them. And that bugs people. Especially when she refuses to shrink herself to make others more comfortable. The media either wants her to stay quiet and sip tea in a tiara, or disappear entirely. But Meghan? She's out here pitching herself as an action heroine in a dinosaur movie. It's so audacious. It's almost iconic. And maybe that's why Scarlett's jab hit so hard. Because it wasn't just about one actress shading another. It was about Hollywood's discomfort with women, especially women who don't stay in their lane. The real reason Scarlett's words sparked a firestorm. Let's pause and really analyze the term bimbo. Because that one word opened a floodgate of debate. The term is outdated, yes. Sexist? Definitely. But its use also revealed something deeper. How we still equate beauty, glamour, or femininity with stupidity. And Scarlett Johansson? She knows that game. She's been underestimated for years, typecast in seductive roles, and sidelined from Oscar-bait films despite her immense talent. So, her frustration? It's real. But weaponizing that frustration against Meghan? That's where it got messy. The truth is, both women have faced sexism in different ways. Meghan for being too loud or too visible, and Scarlett for being too pretty to be serious. So maybe the real enemy here isn't each other. It's the warped system that pits